Hey guys, so in today's video, I want to talk about the importance of respect, kindness, and being humble. So those three things are so important, and when it comes to positivity, when it comes to overall growth, when it comes to being a better person each and every day and pushing forward and trying to succeed in life, if you stick with those three and you constantly get better at them over time, I'm telling you right now that you will see so much good things happen right before your eyes. The downfall is the opposites of those three. So when it comes to the opposites of those three, there is no middle ground for that. There is no, in the middle type of situation where you'll be like, oh, you can get a little bit of this or a little bit on the negative side, but it's okay to balance it out. There is no balance. It's either you are trying to get better each and every day with those three that I mentioned, so positives, or you're on the other side where it's negative, and it's sad because we don't want to see that. We don't want to see people bring others down. We don't want to see anybody disrespect anybody, being mean, bullies, trying to get under people's skin. Opposite of being humble, so your ego gets in the way and you think you're better than everybody else. Instead of being kind and generous and compassionate for others, greed and jealousy gets in the way, and then you're being, and then that turns into disrespect. So all the respectful elements go out the window. It's sad that we don't want to see that, though, because we are trying to grow as a whole. It's teamwork in this world. We are not trying to, we obviously are as well trying to grow individually, but as a team, because we want everybody to get better. We want to see others succeed. We want to see others grow. We want to see everybody do good. At the end of the day, we all just want to be happy and healthy, and that's the main goal. The priority is happiness and health and being healthy. So if we are not trying to achieve that, then we are on the opposite end, and we are trying to look at that like it's not normal, even though it is. Being normal is happiness and being healthy. But if we want to downplay it or act like it's not a normal thing, then you're on the opposite side and you're going to bring negativity in this world, and we do not need that. So what I'm trying to say is, first off, let's talk about respect, okay? Being respectful. Respect others, being respectful. Now remember, all three of these are like siblings. They're all like very like connected, but they're all different in their own ways. So being respectful is when, say you go out, right? And you're going out to eat, and the way to ask questions, and then you answer them, and you're just being respectful. You are talking in a manner where it creates conversation, and it creates smiles in the conversation, happiness. You get conversation out of them. You learn things. It creates a sense of happiness. Being respectful is always a good thing to keep on pushing your everyday levels of growth. You are not going to grow if you are disrespectful and being mean to others and picking apart things. It's just not gonna go well for you. So being respectful is very important, and that's with everything. That was just an example of going to a restaurant and sitting down at dinner time. You can do this anywhere, playing sports, playing with friends, online, playing video games, or going out to clubs or events, and you just see people and you start talking to them, and you're just a respectful person. That's what we need. We need that. The second thing is kindness. I see a lot of people in this world. Now, I've seen it with my own eyes. I've heard things. I've seen clips of things that happened over, on social media over the years. In this, I don't know the exact percentage, but there are bullies out there. There are people that are that are on the opposite end of kindness. They are just mean and rude and not good. Not good, because whatever's going on at your home or whatever's going on in your life at the moment, I'm sorry, I feel bad, but don't take it out on others. Don't push others and make them feel bad just to get a laugh or two out of a couple of friends of yours, and then next thing you know, you think you're the bigger man, but in reality, the bigger man is the one that's not being mean or bullying others. So the person that you're actually picking on is the bigger man. So even though obviously I am for sticking up for yourself and trying your best to not let anybody, get the edge over you. Never let somebody beat you down. You gotta always stick up for yourself, defend yourself for sure. But being kind. That old situation, where the old lady, you're helping her across the street. Somebody drops their groceries, or you help them pick it up. Somebody left something somewhere, and you go grab them real quick. Oh, you left your suitcase on the ground at an airport or something. Or compliments. A lot of compliments. Being nice to people. That is kindness. We need a lot of that. We need that. And remember, we have emotions, and we use them every day. Some emotions we use more than others, but we use emotions every single day. So I'm pushing for kindness, and we need that more in the world. The third thing is being humble. Do not let your ego get in the way. Be humble. And the big thing about humility is to help others. Help others, and never be like, oh, I'm better than you. I'm so much cooler than you. I'm better looking. I'm stronger than you. No, be humble, and that's how you get through the days, is being humble. You don't have to act or try to push a ego look where you think that everything that you have to show off, or oh, look at that jewelry, look at that nice car, look at that thing, and you show it off, and you're throwing money around, and you're doing this or that, and you gotta always be humble. The most humble people are the most respectful people and the most kind people in the world, because they don't have to show it off. They have the money, but they are smart about it, and they use it through nice and kind ways. They don't have to promote it through negativity and sin. They don't have to be chucking it around saying I'm better than you and looking down on others and being disrespectful. So being humble is huge, and helping others is the way to help push being humble. Helping others, and try to, even though if you do make a lot of money, right? Or you say you do have that fancy car and you have a nice house and you're doing good for yourself, help others achieve, succeed, and get better each and every day. That's what I got to say about the 3 major points. And let's stay active and get kinetic.